Good morning, everybody. Once again, it's Israel, and today we're looking at collaboration and communication skills. Specifically, we're looking at writing professional emails and managing email tools. Today, I'd like to be much more engaging than the last session. So I know we are wondering why are we covering email writing? Yeah, it's funny, but we shall at the end of this we shall be shocked how many of us have not been probably writing emails correctly, especially the professional emails. These I think we all have an idea what professional emails are. You can share what you think professional emails are. Anyone to explain? What is your best understanding of professional emails? Anyone? You can write in the comment section in the chat. So basically, professional emails are emails that we're sending out for official purposes. Okay, we do rarely send out friendly emails. I don't know how many of us send emails to our friends just to say hello. Just say the professional emails are formal communications typically used in a work or business context. They adhere to certain standards of etiquette, structure, and tone that reflect professionalism and respect for the recipient. Yes, that's true. Joseph, thank you. And Lynn Kimbabazi, a formal message with a clear subject, concise body, formatting, and professional sign-off and signature. Lynn, thank you so much. That is the summary of what a professional email is. That's 2-3 importances of professional emails. I think Joseph has mentioned most of them. They adhere to certain standards of etiquette, structure, and tone to reflect professionalism. Basically, that's what a professional email does. So, just a second. So the first thing is the importance of professional emails. Why is it so important to write up a professional email? Like Lina said in the comments, if you look at the comment section, she has shared in summary what a professional email is made of: a clear subject, concise body, proper formatting, and professional sign-off signature. So in that order, we are also going to have to look at the structure. But first, why is it so important to know or to the proper way to write a professional email? The first thing, it is a first impression. Your email might be the first interaction someone has with you or your organization. So it's like you're introducing yourself. Most of us have been introduced professionally to jobs, to gigs, to platforms through email. Okay, not text, not a call, through email. Okay, so, you're just introducing yourself or something like that, but you have to email. Most people, when they're sharing contact details, it's usually the phone number and the email. Okay, so you don't find it so professional to call someone up, or you don't find it so professional to WhatsApp them on something that is so official. Our team leader at SEA does usually say use WhatsApp for notice, and then you put all the details in email. So you email him or you email everyone else, and you put the notification on WhatsApp of, you know what, I did send you an email if you haven't checked it out yet. That is the most professional way to do it, according to him. And like it says, a professional email creates a positive first impression, showcasing your attention to detail and professionalism. This is crucial in establishing your trust and credibility. So if you're introducing yourself for the first time, you are going to have to make a very good first impression, and that is why it's important to do it professionally. The second is clear communication. Well-written emails ensure that your message is conveyed clearly and accurately. Okay, reduces the chance of misunderstanding, saving time and preventing confusion. And clear communication is key in maintaining productive relationships. So that is quite precise. And efficient collaboration. If you intend on keeping the relationship with whoever you're emailing, if it is for example, you're working on a project, you're emailing for the first time, you're introducing yourself, and you keep it going in the email thread. And once you keep it professional, it's going to what build that efficient collaboration. Professional emails help in organizing and managing tasks, deadlines, and projects. They are essential tools for coordinating efforts within a team with external partners, ensuring everyone is on the same page. So there are tools that we're going to look at in certain sections of this presentation, tools that help you put all these tasks, deadlines, projects into a calendar so that you're aware. Don't just end up in an email and your tasks are organized in a way that you can easily access. Okay, it's easy to see which dates. So this is all some of the advantages of having your emails organized professionally. So the structure of a professional email, like we can see the five they're organized in 5 different steps. Okay. Again, I'm going to read Lynn's description of a professional email, and that is a clear subject, a concise body, proper formatting, and professional design, and then a signature at the end. So basically, that's what the structure of a professional email is. Okay. The first thing is you should have a subject line. It should be concise and directly related to the email's content. I think it's that is so basic. We all know that when you're writing an email, the first thing you should write is a subject. The first thing recipients see and helps to prioritize the email is that subject. So most people don't even open the emails. They will just look at the subject line. There is people who have tens of emails coming in every day. So they are going to filter according to relevance. So if you write an extremely detailed subject line, the person is just, in your email client, when you open up, you do not see all the details, right? You will only see what the subject is for the first few words. So it is, the subject line is very important. For example, a meeting scheduled on April 5th. It's very clear and specific. So if I open up my email and I see meeting scheduled on April, even if I see just meeting scheduled, I'm going to want to know what is this meeting for. So I'll open that up. So the subject line is really important. And then there is a greeting. Start with a polite greeting addressing the recipient by their name, if possible. This sets a respectful tone to the email. For example, dear sir, dear Mr. Smith, hello Jen. It's as simple as writing someone's name. Okay, you can just write Ben at the beginning of it, then you continue with the body. So that's just literally a greeting. Okay, you don't have to write good morning or what. It doesn't matter what time they will. You don't really know what time they will read that email, what time they'll open it. So you don't have to put the time sensitive greetings. It's hello sir, stroke madam. If you're not sure if it's a manager, you're not sure if they're a lady or a gentleman, you just hello sir or madam, and then proceed. So that is the next structure is a greeting, and then the body of the email should be organized into clear, concise paragraphs. Each paragraph should focus on a single point or idea. Using bullet points can be helpful, and you can make information more digestible and easy to follow. So sometimes we write emails, and it is you write a Word document and share it as an email. So if it is a document that you're sharing as an the bullet points. Okay, so you have a subject, and then you attach a document to that email and you send it out. It is okay to have those bullets because they help in making the points quite precise. But if you're writing an email that is not documented, it's not an attachment, it is a straight up email from whatever client is it. It may be. Can we share the email clients that we use? Just write in the section in the comment which ones are, or you can just put your hand up and tell us which ones are the email clients that you are most familiar with. I'll start Gmail. I think it's most popular. Gmail by Google. Which other are we familiar with? Apart from Gmail, which other email client? Yahoo. We can say is Yahoo. Proton Mail. Yes, Brian says Proton Mail. Familiar with Outlook. Thank you, Joseph. Outlook is also quite popular. Any other? Yes, there are also customized email clients for organizations. So if it is ACAID, mine is at ACAID, it's Israel Humbert, ACAID.org. The at UN, you've seen those emails that at UN.com. Those are personalized. Most of them are actually web mails that derive from their website names. So if you're writing straight from your email client, you do not put bullets or any of that. Just write a straight up email, put it in paragraphs, precise paragraphs, and then you can share that email. After the body of the email, we have a closing, which the end with a polite closing remark to leave the position, the positive impression. Okay. So after you write the body, you write a closing remark. Okay. A phrase like best regards, sincerely, or thank you. That do not miss that at the end of your professional email. Just saying kind regards. Okay, kind regards, Israel, at the end of it, and then a signature. Signature should be included in a professional email. It provides your name, your job title, and your company and contact information. It makes it easy for the recipient to know who you are and how to contact you. So that in case you're writing up the email or you're contacting that person for the first time, please include that. For example, if it is you're introducing yourself to a client, you're introducing your organization to someone else. Most times we have those customized graphics designs at the bottom of the email. They have the location and the name and of the organization and other emails or contact information. If not, you are expected to write down a signature. Usually it is your name. Okay, basically writing your name after the closing remark is a signature. If you say kind regards and I add Israel, then that is my signature. If I say sincerely and then I add my job title and my company and contact information, that is taken as a signature. So it's very important to have a signature at the end of the email. Okay. Okay, we shall proceed to that. Tips for writing professional emails. First of all, be clear and concise. Avoid long winded sentences and unnecessary detail. Get straight to the point to respect the recipient's time and ensure your message is easily understood. So our team lead, still I'm going to refer to our team lead at SEA. He personally told me in one of our past interactions years ago that, and she's so generous, she keeps on donating, she donates a lot to the organization, but he says she does write more than 12 paragraphs in an email when she's trying to communicate maybe 2 or 3 key points. And he says, yes, she's so sweet, she's so generous, but I am never going to read her emails. Okay, I'm never, not a single day, going to read her emails. Because he's, first of all, he's an executive. Someone who has been an executive at Microsoft, at Dell, at Intel. They are used to clear and concise emails. Okay, you go straight to the point. Your subject line should be straight to the point. When you start writing up your email, it should be straight to the point. First, in the first paragraph, it says write every single keyword or the main purpose of the email in the first paragraph. Okay, then follow up with a couple of explanations, but still keep it concise. Do not write all this. Hello, sir. I am so and so from this organization. I got your email contact from this person. I'm emailing you about. That is too much already in the introduction paragraph. Okay, you just first of all, your contact details and who you are going to be in your signature. So skip the formality of introducing yourself and who probably referred you. If someone referred you, put them in the CC. Carbon copy them. Okay, so this person will know that the person they know is in the CC, because every person professionally checks who is copied to the emails. So they will know that, this is where it's coming from. They will know what your purpose is. And then at the end of it, in the signature, they will know who you are. So skip all these introductory paragraphs and all that. People do not go through all that. In the first paragraph, they know whether they're going to read your entire email or not. So be clear and concise. Be professional in tone. Use formal language and avoid slang and overly casual phrases. Avoid short wording in emails. Yes, so there are some words that have short forms, but avoid them. Avoid using paraphrases as well. This maintains a professional image and shows respect for the recipient. Uh, Proofread. Always check your email for spelling and grammatical errors before sending it. Mistakes can make you appear careless and unprofessional. Yeah. So if for example, you're writing for it's a job application and they told you to email, and there is a lot of grammatical errors, they will not take you so seriously. Even if you speak very good English, your first impression will be, yeah, someone else has sent a really good email with all this grammar, and yours is lacking. Yeah? It creates a very bad picture, first impression. Use proper formatting. Proper formatting includes using paragraphs, bullet points where appropriate, and appropriate font styles. This enhances readability and helps organize your content logically. So that is it for the tips for the professional emails. And when you look at the managing emails in Gmail, how do you manage? I think Gmail is the most popular um, email platform. So when you look at how to manage those emails, first of all, when you're organizing emails in Gmail, use Gmail's labeling system to categorize email by project, client, or priority. Achieving all emails keeps your inbox uncluttered. I mean, archiving, that is archiving, sorry, helps you focus on the current tasks. So if you look at Gmail, let me try to pull up mine if I possibly could. Just a second. So I was sharing about Gmail's labeling system and categorizing emails by project. So if you look at Gmail's, it is very, very, very underused. Okay. We like now, if you look at my inbox, this is my inbox right there. I do not, so this is my personal email that I'm sharing. It's not really much of the work email. So I haven't practiced most of the skills that I'm talking about at this time. But there is a labeling system here. Okay, it says labels, sent, trash notes, and all that. So you can use that to grade. Okay, you can select and you can archive. You can um, use these categories. Okay, unread, which ones are unread messages, and then there is actually a grading system, a label. You can label it with colors and you can use a specific color to choose which ones are priorities. Okay, and then when you go down, you can archive some messages, some emails, and leave. If you have all these, for example, there is all these GoDaddy emails that are giving me reminders. If I keep them at the top, they're going to cover very many essential emails. Okay, so when I archive them, I'll have them in my archives somewhere. I'll have them in archives, but I will have the most important ones at the top. Okay, I'll have the most important emails usually at the top. So you can use that feature to label that. Archiving old ones pushes them to the archives so that you can have the new ones and most important notifications at the top. So filters and rules: set up filters to automatically sort incoming emails. For example, emails from inbox can be labeled and prioritized. All newsletters can be automatically archived. So there are tools to do this. I shall look at those tools. And priority inbox, those are the most important. You can label as important. You can label some emails as very important emails. So priority emails can be the Gmail's priority inbox feature helps you manage important emails by separating them from less critical ones. Shortcuts and tips: utilize Gmail's keyboard shortcuts to navigate the inbox more efficiently. For example, pressing C opens a new compose window, and E archives a selected email. So when you're using Gmail on the computer, if you click on the C, or if you press C on your keyboard, it opens up a new compose window. And then the next one, we're going to look at organizing them in Outlook. So these are the most used email clients, that is Gmail and Outlook. Folders and categories. So Outlook has folders and categories. Okay, so you can create folders, you can create categories in which you can have your emails. There are rules and alerts. Set up rules to automate the sorting of incoming emails. And then there is alerts to notify you when important emails arrive. You can stay on a focused inbox, which means all other archives and all the outside the sent emails and all those other emails are not really important. Okay, in that case, Outlook focuses on your inbox and separates your most important emails from the rest, and that helps you to prioritize and manage your time better. And then there is calendar integration in Outlook, so you can add you can manage your schedule directly from your email. You can easily set up emails, meetings, and invites, and track appointments. And also, if you are not using Outlook and you're using Gmail or Yahoo, there are tools that can help you do that. And we are going to look at those towards the end. Best practices for email management. What should you do on a daily? If you're someone who's busy, you have clients, you have tasks coming in, sometimes whatever device you're using does not give you notifications in time, and some emails are time sensitive. So you are going to have to check your inbox, check your email regularly, set aside specific times during the day to check and organize your emails. You know, most of us are so addicted to social media, right? You always check your WhatsApp. You have your notifications on and you get a notification whenever a message comes in, but then you actually sometimes do go to WhatsApp to check if there is maybe something you missed. The same practice should be added to emails. They're that important. Okay, then you respond promptly. You know, some of us give emails the least priority. You know, you're like I'll reply to this email whenever, but emails should also be given the same priority as most, like just like texts. Okay, you've received an email. If you have the time to reply it, do so immediately. It is so ethical, rather than keeping someone waiting for an email. It is very painful. It is much more painful to wait for an email response than a text response for me. Okay, if I have to do some work for you, if I'm trying to follow up, it is much more painful to wait for that response. Okay, sometimes you actually do have to text someone to remind them that you've actually sent them an email. Okay, so it's a professional habit. Just keep replying those emails promptly. Use templates for emails you send out frequently. Create templates to save time and ensure consistency. Templates can be customized to as needed, but provide a solid starting point. And subscribe from unnecessary newsletters. So sometimes you go to a website and they are asking you to enter your email and your name and all that. Sometimes just to sign up or have a login account, and then all of a sudden you keep on receiving these unnecessary newsletters all the time. Sometimes on Mondays, mostly on Mondays, I do get a lot of these newsletters from miscellaneous websites, some of which I don't even remember subscribing to. So at the bottom of those emails, you will always find it. There is an unsubscribe button somewhere at the bottom. So just always find it and unsubscribe to those unnecessary newsletters. When we look at writing effective subject lines, like we said, I think most of our emails are either considered or trashed because of the subject line. Okay, that one subject line that someone looks at and they're like, okay, this is a meeting, and we're going to be curious what the meeting is for. This is an invitation. I'm going to be curious what the invitation is for. So it should be an eye-catching subject line. So it should be specific subject line that helps the recipient understand the email's purpose at a glance. For example, meeting on March 10th. That is very clear. Once I see budget review and I'm like, okay, there is a meeting for budget review, and I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look at that email anyway, or I'm going to want to save that meeting so that I will be part of it. Keep it short. Keep the subject line very short. Do not write budget review meeting with a committee which is happening on 10th March. That's too much detail for a subject line. That's right. A very short subject line that is informative, and it should be long enough and convey the main point, but short enough to be quickly readable. Someone should actually be able to read your subject line before they open your email, right in the notifications. Include keywords. Use keywords to highlight the email's main topic or urgency. This helps the recipient to prioritize and organize. So professional email etiquette. What are some of the best habits? I think we all know what etiquette is. The best habits for professional emails. Addressing recipients, appropriate titles and names to address double check the spellings of the names to show respect and attention. If someone sent you an email and the first thing you notice is they have misspelled your name, trust me, you'd feel disrespected. Okay, you would feel offended, not disrespected but offended at first glance. Okay, I am reading and I'm like, dear Israel, but the E is missing or A is missing, I'll feel offended. Okay, so double check that and use appropriate. Do not call a lady sir. You don't if you're not sure, if you're addressing the manager and you're not sure, stroke it. Okay, dear sir, stroke madam. Okay, you're not sure if these people are married or not. You do not write Mrs. or Miss. Okay, it will be so offensive because now you're addressing someone, maybe they are of age and they're not yet married, and then you're calling them Mrs. Please, you're offending them. You don't know, but you're offending them. So use the right title to address this person, and then reply with caution. So it says use reply all only when necessary to avoid overwhelming recipients with emails that may not be relevant to them. Consider if everyone in the thread needs to see your response. Sometimes you get an email, and if you look at the CC, if you look at the people who have been carbon copied, or the BCC, the blind carbon copy, you notice that there are a number of people. You've received an email that is addressing you, but the copies have been sent out to different people. Sometimes the reply should be to that one particular person who did send you the email, okay? Not to everyone else. Some replies are going to be a little bit sensitive, so not everyone else in the thread should know the reply. So when you are replying, reply with caution, okay? When you reply to all, is your reply appropriate to everyone? Should it the information that you're replying, should it be taken by everyone, or is it to a particular person? Okay, if my boss emailed me with a deadline and then copied a concerned party, and I need to reply that privately, probably I've had shortcomings, and I'm trying to explain to him why I'm behind on deadlines, I should not reply to all. I would like to reply to him alone, so that the concerned parties, if they're clients, they are not scared. Okay, if I am short of let's say I had tasks, then my computer broke down, but then the deadline is almost up, and then my boss emailed me, I want to reply only to him, informing him about, my laptop broke down. Okay, but the client saw that I have been reminded, so the client is satisfied that, someone is following up on the task. But the client should not find out that the project or the assignment is running out and I have a shortcoming. Okay, my laptop is broken, so I cannot do this. That is going to scare the client. So I should reply only to him. Okay, so that that is cautious. So use reply all only when necessary to avoid overwhelming recipients with emails, also sharing sensitive information. Then CC and BCC, when you're replying email, there is that section that has the carbon copy and the blind carbon copy. So we use this carbon copy keeps others informed. So if I sent an email out and copied Ben and copied Cedric, it means that everyone else is going to see that who is copied in those emails. But if I sent someone an email and I blindly copied Ben and Cedric, Ben and Cedric will get a copy of the email, but the person who's receiving that email will not see that there are other people who are copied in that. Okay, that is what a blind carbon copy is. I don't know how many of us are familiar with that. I don't know how many of us have been using it. Yeah, blind carbon copy for privacy when sending emails to multiple recipients. This prevents email addresses from being exposed. Okay, also you can use it in a way that so and so was copied, but then the recipient will really not share each other's emails. Okay, for example, let's say you have a gig, you want to share this work with your client, but then you have a friend who is in the same industry that is helping you on that project. Okay, let's say I'm a developer and I've been assigned a website to build, and I'm consulting from Cedric. So Cedric is helping me build this website. Okay, he's helping in some sections, but then let's say I know Cedric is better than me. Okay, but I am addressing my client, but I need Cedric, since he's helping me, I need him to see some of this information that I'm emailing the client. But then I don't want my client to directly get in contact with Cedric. So I'm going to use a blind carbon copy so that these people do not know each other's emails, okay, for privacy. This prevents email addresses from being exposed. So attachments, mention attachments in the body of the email so that the recipient knows to look for them, to ensure that attachments are appropriately named and relevant to the email content. Also, do not share attachments that may have miscellaneous code, miscellaneous links. Do not share that kind of attachments, otherwise they will corrupt, first of all, your email. The first thing that I should have shared is that your email address is your identity. I don't know how many of us know that. Just like you have an ID card, your national ID card is directly linked to a lot of services, to your bank account, to directly to your the passport and the internal affairs. So when you go there, your national ID information is directly linked to that. Your national ID is directly linked to a lot. There are many services you can't get without your national ID. Okay, so is your email address. That's how important it is. It is your identity. When someone is able to hack into your email address, they are going to access a lot of your personal information, from banking to personal projects to, it's like your identity, at least for your main email address. Okay, so be careful the attachments that you share. That's the first caution. And then the etiquette is mention the attachments in the body. You don't just write an email and put an attachment in it thinking that, oh, people will obviously see the attachment and read it. No, personally, I do not open attachments that are not explained in the email body because of that. Okay, that's how people access your email. You've heard of emails being hacked and leaked for the high profile people. So those people, you do send them emails and attach something, they will not open your attachment unless you explain what the attachment is. So mention the attachments in your body of the email so that the recipient knows to look for them. Avoiding common email mistakes, avoid overuse of emojis. Up to, I think, last year, I actually did not know that emails, it was professionally okay to use emojis while writing emails. Up until there is a gentleman who is a lead in it's Oklahoma University. We had a boot camp, and this is one of the, I should say, lead, like at the hierarchy of leadership in that university, they are towards the top, like number 3. And this gentleman was actually using emojis in his email, and I was wowed. Okay, so I did not know up to, I think, last year, I did not know that it's okay to use emojis in an email. So the first question is here: avoid overuse of emojis. Keep emojis to a minimum if you should, to maintain a professional tone. Emojis can be misinterpreted or seen unprofessional in business context. So I do not know when you need to use emojis in your email though, but if you should, you maintain a professional tone and use them carefully, because different emojis are different. These sign languages are different in different places. Okay, the thumbs up could mean something else here. Thumbs up could mean something else in Asia, and something like that. So you be very careful by using the thumbs up and that kind of emojis in the emails. Avoid caps lock. I think that is quite universal, even in text. If someone is texting you with a caps lock, they're screaming at you, they're shouting. Okay, so if you send me an email that is only caps, that's emphasis. A particular word is in caps, you're emphasizing that one in capital letters. If you write a whole sentence in capital letters, I will not take that as emphasis. I'll take that as a tone. You are literally shouting at me. You do not want to be shouting at your clients or at people. Okay, so you avoid the caps lock. Using caps can come across as shouting. Instead, use italics or bold formatting to emphasize important points without appearing aggressive. Okay, like I said, if you use a certain keyword and you do write it in caps, I do understand. The other option is put it in bold or put it in italic. If you write me a sentence in an email and it is all in capital letters, if you wrote anyone an email and without knowing, you did write capital letters, yes, for emphasis, but you did not know. Now you should know that if you use capital letters in an email, you're shouting at someone. If it is your boss, if it's a client, and using capital letters for a whole sentence, even if it is a 5-word sentence, you are shouting at them. Okay, double check recipients before sending. Ensure that you're emailing the correct recipients, especially when discussing sensitive or confidential information. This prevents accidental data breaches and miscommunication. Okay, sometimes you do ask someone if they did receive your email, and they'll quite not know what you're talking about. They'll tell you, no, I have not seen anything. But then you have more than one of their emails. If it was work related, you did not share it to their work emails, so they probably haven't checked it. Especially people who have web mails. My SAA.org barely has notifications on my phone. My Gmail has instant notifications, so I have to sit behind my computer and check my client to see those emails. So when you do send emails, make sure you've sent to the right recipients. Double check that. Okay, double check, and then make sure you're not sending to people who are not supposed to be receiving this information. If someone told you to send out emails and you're not sure which people in that organization are supposed to be receiving emails, call them up, ask them who to copy, who not to copy. Otherwise, you might be sharing confidential information, okay, to people who are not supposed to be receiving it. So, like I told you, we're going to look at tools and resources for email management, email clients, and apps. So, explore various email clients and apps that offer additional features and better email management. Some of us are just stuck to Gmail, okay? All we do is open Gmail, look at it, reply, and that is it. We don't even use labels. There are vast features of these clients that you can use to your advantage, professionally at least. If it's a personal email, like the one I just showed you, well and good. The emails that I don't even look at, I just let be. There's no URL notifications and all that, I just let be. But if it is a work email, if it is professional, there are many tools that you can use. For example, Spark is used for team management, and Thunderbird is used for customizable email experience. I'm going to show you what these are and how you can use them. Spark allows teams to create shared email accounts so that multiple people can manage the same email address simultaneously. So sometimes if it is a work email, you know that info@this.com. That info account, email account is not a specific person. It can be handled by more than one person. So let's say info, but it means information. So your organization has that email that has info. But the query that is coming in this time is going to the human resource department. You will need someone in the human resource department to answer that email. That person doesn't need to necessarily come to your computer. You who is handling info to log in. There is a tool called Spark that allows you to share the same email address to different people to handle them. So if someone in the human resource department has to answer a query, they can just answer it. If someone in procurement has to answer that, they're already logged into the same email. And then Spark allows teams to create that Spark, and then Thunderbird is a secure, customizable, and free email client. So let's say Gmail has not as many tools as Outlook. Okay, Outlook is really rich. It has calendars. It has what Gmail is limited. So you can use Thunderbird as a client, and you can add most of these. It also comes with a fully integrated calendar that you can use to organize your life, your emails. Notable features of Thunderbird include one-click address book that allows you to add people to your contacts. You don't have to look up, who last sent me that email, what was his email address, where was it from. Once someone sends you an email, you receive it, you just add it to an address book. Okay, and then there is productivity tools like Boomerang. Boomerang can help you. In Gmail, I don't think you can schedule emails. For example, I want these emails to go out next Friday. You cannot schedule those using Gmail, but there is a tool called Boomerang. You can schedule and send them later. Let me share some of these tools so that we know where to get them and how to use them. Most of them are open source, meaning they are free. Okay, they are free to use. If you look at this is Boomerang. So Boomerang for Gmail, there is Boomerang for Outlook. Boomerang, it depends on what email client you have. And like it says, Boomerang for Gmail. So this is what I use. Sometimes I send people emails and they keep on coming in, and they wonder how I keep up these emails. So unless I have to reply to the previous one, I'm not looking at my Gmail. I'm not writing up emails. I already wrote up the emails I have to write this week. I schedule them. Once you schedule them using Boomerang, Monday, the Monday emails will go out on Monday. Tuesday emails will go out on Tuesday. And that the tool you use for that is Boomerang. So start by clicking compose button, create a new email, write the email that you want to send later, click on the send later button, and then choose when you would like to send that email from the pop-up menu, and then confirm, and then your email will go out. Okay, so you can install Boomerang. Boomerang is free. There is send emails later. You communicate with people in different time zones. Send emails when they are most likely to be read. You want to send them at a particular time. You want them to be sent out in the morning so that people, once they open up the email servers, they are seeing your emails in the morning. Please, you take advantage of these tools. Okay. This person says, I just downloaded Boomerang for Gmail. Thank you. this is life changing. It really is. It is. It just handles your emails. Like you can see in that, you schedule at a specific time. Examples of that at that particular specific time. That is when the emails go out. Thunderbird is that. I think we can. I don't know if we can see that now. Let me share Thunderbird. Let me just share the Thunderbird there. Yeah, so that is Thunderbird, and Thunderbird, it's just thunderbird.net. Meet Thunderbird, the email and productivity app that maximizes your freedoms. Okay, you can download it for free. Like I told you, it's a client. It has a whole calendar, a whole labeling, and all that. What to do now, personal emails. You can label those ones, the important ones, the work emails, the personal ones, the to do, the ones you want later, the ones for the party. You can see that the calendar is right there. There is a calendar where you can schedule tasks from your email, straight from your email. Okay, you can schedule those tasks. So that is Thunderbird. It's open source, so it is free. It's free to use. That's why I'm really recommending it. It can help you handle your emails, whatever it is. If it's Outlook, if it's Gmail, you can see testimonials from people. It's unified inbox, enables me to stay sane even in the busiest of times. I am never switching email clients again. You know, I love the tag feature. I tag something important and find it quickly. It is the first program I install on my PC that I use. Okay, so this is an email client. Some of us have computers. I don't know what app you're using to manage your emails, but if you download Thunderbird, it is really easy. You can see it is on Windows, Linux, Mac OS, or iOS, and then on Android as well. It is free. That's why it is open source, forever free. Donate to make it better. Okay, there's a group of developers behind it, so people do donate. People who are satisfied with it, they donate to make it better. So Thunderbird is a client system that helps you handle and organize your emails. And the other tool that I talked about is SparkMail. The address is as simple as sparkmailapp.com. Okay, so it is just that it keeps you smart focused email. Like I told you, you can create different people handling the same email. Okay, address. Good morning. Let's check your inbox. Like you can see, that's its layout. It is free to download, and then there is a premium version of it you can buy, but it is fast cross-platform email design to filter out the noise, so you can focus on what's important. That's what they say. And there is 17.5 million users worldwide, 4.6 rating on the iOS store, editor's choice by Apple. Discover a way of working. You can go through it as well. On that, we're running out of time. Just allow me a couple of minutes to summarize up. You know, you can slide, you know, like there is a lot that you can do with this. I wish I could demonstrate, but in the interest of time, please, after that, just have a look at some of these tools. And there is AI built in some of it now. There is Spark and AI with the AI powered email writing assistant that helps you craft perfect email transfer. You can build, you can filter out, you can discover. And this is a tool that is used, like I told you, it is a tool that is used to handle different emails. Okay, different people handling the same email. Sorry. Okay, so take advantage of some of these tools to better your work. Make it professional as much as you possibly can. Most of us are struggling with email writing. It should be basic. It should be very simple. It should not be a problem. So I'm concluding now. Let us summarize the key takeaways in the presentation. The importance of you can share what you have taken away today. Someone is asking, do these scheduled emails have options for editing, deleting, and rescheduling in case something changes? Yes, you can go back to Boomerang. You check before it goes out. You can actually cancel that email. Okay, you can cancel it. You can change it. You can reschedule it. Can I stop scheduled emails from being delivered in case I discovered a mistake? Yes. In case you're sending out to, for example, it's Friday and I'm writing emails for next week, Monday, Tuesday, all the way to Friday, and then somehow the program for which I'm writing that email has changed or was cancelled, and maybe I was sending in my presentation or people to go through it before the meeting, I can cancel it. So yes, you can reschedule. The flexible. The emoji part was new to me. Never thought they could be used. Like I told you, I was also shocked last year that I was seeing, and this is an executive. This is I don't know if you've heard of people with several doctrines. Okay, he has several doctrines in several academic subjects. Okay, and I'm looking at him using emojis in his emails, and they were replied to actually by industry professionals. Okay, and I'm like, okay, so it is ethically uh, upright to use emojis in emails. I did not know that, and that's why in etiquette I did read about the etiquette of email writing, and they did say use very minimal emojis if you should, and emojis that have these signs on them, for example, signs of the hands or fingers or that kind of thing, are very sensitive because they mean they have different meanings in different environments. So if you should ever here, I have never seen someone use emojis, so let's keep it that way because it could mean I don't know. It could look very unprofessional. I do not know what that, but uh, and then that's a evaluation criteria of your email before you send it. Clarity and conciseness. The emails should be clear and concise and to the point. It should be professionally toned. The structure of and organization of the email, the grammar and spelling. The other tool that I did not share is called Grammarly. I think we've all, if you go to YouTube, the time when Grammarly was popularly advertised. I do not know why it was even not advertised because it's a tool that without advertisement, everyone should be using. Okay, Grammarly can help you check grammar of the email before you send it out. The grammar, is it correctly? Everything, has it been grammatically written? Has everything had been spelled correctly? It's a tool. It's Grammarly. Okay, just Google Grammarly. Look at how you can use it to the best of your advantage while writing your emails from today on. Checking grammatic errors and spellings. You can use Grammarly. And I would like to thank you for your time. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.